Last time on our boat story, we went through Hell's Gate and made it through Lock 28 on the Trent-Severn Waterway. In this episode, we will continue on the Great Loop adventure down the Trent-Severn Waterway from Lock 28 at Burleigh Falls to Lock 31 at Buckhorn. Join us as we explore this beautiful part of Canada. Aloha! We are Sava, Cynthia, and Alex, along with our two dogs, Lucy and Shadow. We're traveling America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile North American waterway from Florida to Canada and back down via the Mississippi. Follow us on this journey on our boat called Mahalo. Look how tight that is. But yeah,
look how tight this opening is. Alex, when you get a chance, turn off your radio.
Huh?
Turn your radio off.
I did.
yeah, check out how tight that is.
Look how tight this is.
Don't deviate from your course, is what it says.
Check out this tree that went over. If it had fallen this way, it would have totally covered the channel. Look at that.
Oh my. Oh my.
Mm-hmm. You can see the red and green, can't you? So I'm going to bring the camera back because, boy, this little rocky outcrop is so interesting. It's right after lock number 28. What you have to do, this little narrow piece. Look at that. Just from another viewpoint. Alex is coming in. He's got his lock gloves in his hand. He's got his pole.
All right, so I kept looking on the charts, looking for lock 29. So if you're going down this way, don't look for it because it doesn't exist. The two locks were combined into lock 28, so there is no 29. It goes straight to lock number 30, which is what we're going to, and we're going to be there in 1.3 miles. And then we're going to stop at lock 31 because we hear there's some really good Chinese food, and we know that from a lockmaster way back where. And we just saw some lockmasters eating it here at lock number 28.
Zava said, "Are you having Chinese?"
So we know it's good because all the lockmasters eat that Chinese food.
It's called Kobe's.
Kobe's.
So it's not
they also
a
make
typical.
pizza, so I hear.
So
Yeah.
not your typical Asian named restaurant, called Kobe's, and hopefully Zav can put it in the description.
Yeah, we'll get more of it as we get closer, and we'll film that. But take a look at this. This is just absolutely stunning. But we have to thread ourselves between these rocks to get through on the Trent-Severn. Don't miss a turn here, because if you are not paying attention, you will have a bad day.
This house looks fairly modern. Almost prefab, doesn't it, Zav? Just the way it's designed. Like superior walls.
Yeah.
I can swear that's superior walls on the base, which is what we used in West Virginia.
Not a sponsor yet.
Not a sponsor yet.
So you can see, again, you have so many different options to go, but there's only one way to get out of here. Watch the markers. Even Navionics was wrong a moment ago, so you can't always trust Navionics. Follow the markers.
There's a plastic flamingo right here in the brush. Isn't that cute? over here? A pontoon boat and some fisher people. We have another boat now that's following us, so we may have company in the next lock. Somebody has put a tent over there on the island, little blue tent, and it almost looks like an outhouse, an old outhouse over there, because there's no house on that lot. Somebody put a chair up on top.
Really tight here, all
Nice.
this
Bring
dark.
this
And
around
we make a sharp turn again.
and show you there's some good sized houses. Somebody's having a big roaring campfire over there. I can smell the wood smoke. It smells so good. It smells like fall and s'mores. It smells so good. I don't know what kind of wood they're burning, but maybe hickory? I don't know, but it sure smells good. Here is a little yellow canoe.
Alright, so we're approaching lock number 30. Cynthia's going to go down and get Alex. We are 1 minute away. Afternoon. All the way to the front? Where do you want us?
It's up to her, really.
Where do you want us? Sorry?
Aim for that second cable from the road there.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Definitely one of the busiest locks we've seen so far, lock 30. Also one of the smallest locks. You can see right behind us, you can see all these boats. We had 2 houseboats that passed us. And you can see this lift is only like maybe 6 feet going across, and another rental houseboat there. And we've got another 2 boats there. So. So we got a pontoon boat here.
I can hear them, I can.
Yeah. Alright, getting close to lock number 30. Going through this narrow area here just before. We're about a half mile away from lock number 30. We just went through a big lake. flies here. They look like house flies, but they really are more like horse flies.
They're biting flies.
And they bite. And I just got bitten just now.
Like a sharp sting.
Mm-hmm. Must be a strong current. We were going over 6 miles an hour a few minutes ago. Now we're down to 5.4.
Bob and Alex are here with our tide boat, and we are waiting for this lock, which is lowering. It's not a very big lock. Wow. That is a small lock.
Keep going, unfortunately. You can see how busy this place is.
The stop we were going to make. Unfortunately, it is a popular place for the locals, and this is a Sunday, so no spot for us to tie up after Lock 31. Now, if we had, if you could have a bird's eye view, drone footage, we would have stayed and tied at the bottom of Lock 31. You just walk up the steps, and literally Cody Inn is right there, like right beyond the lock house. So gorgeous area here, lots of boats going on. We were struggling as we were coming out of the lock for a small power boat got sideways in the area where we're exiting the lock. So we honked at them. They continued to stay there and discuss whether or not they could park. So we honked again to let them know we could not stop. And then of course then we had the lockmaster telling us that loud honking wasn't preferred in that area, but they had no idea why. So I guess my thing is, I've seen some other loopers also carry a small megaphone so that you could call out to them and say, we cannot stop, please pull over to the side, or please turn your boat at least vertically, not horizontally, as the exit, because we couldn't communicate what it was we needed. So anyway, all is well. It's gorgeous here. No Chinese food for us at this lock, but we've heard from more than one lockmaster it's the place to go. But perhaps on a Sunday, tie up at the bottom of Lock 31 instead of on top, because there are like a couple of other restaurants at the top of Lock 31, so people are hanging out there for a great deal of time. So chances are you're not going to find a spot. So if you can find it below, just walk up the stairs and you'll see that inn that serves pizza and Chinese food right beyond the lockmaster's house.